Peace, peace, Black people. Welcome to We Are Our Ancestors, the Jelly Moose's Cafe and Yemima's World. I am your hostess, Yemima. Um, and of course, it's good to be Black in the land of the living once again. This is going to be real short. I don't know how sweet, but it's going to be real short. I just wanted to come. I know that you have heard, if you have not, that is the face of evil. This Sun Dodger was arrested for breaking the bones of Black babies at Henrico Doctors Hospital, right outside of Richmond, Virginia. She was working at the hospital in 2023. There were about, I think, three Black babies who were in the NICU unit, NICU, and they would go home with fractures. They had bones that were broken. And when they were investigating, they let her go as far as she was on paid leave for an entire year. She had a whole year of a paid vacation while they were quote unquote investigating. They brought her back in 2024 and she began her same evil, um, as the amazing Lucas says, the lineage of evil, where she started to do to break the bones of those babies. All of the babies were Black, and when the story first broke, they didn't say what race the babies were. They had her picture there, but they never said the race of the baby. And with more information coming out, we have learned that all of the babies were little Black babies. She's not the only one. There is someone else, several someone else's in that hospital that knew about this and were accomplices. There is no way that she snuck into the NICU or that she was assigned to that, and these babies ended up with broken bones and nobody knew anything, nobody saw anything. So I hope she sings. I hope she sings so the other ones can come forth and be prosecuted as well. They're not even taking, because Jesus, because of her evilness, because of this rice roach, because of this lice lieutenant, because of the semen demon. They're not even taking any more babies at that hospital. Now, if she is arrested and they know she was the one that's doing it, you've got to think there's an accomplice because you're not taking any more babies. The simple fact that they gave her a whole year off with pay. I can't even get a day off from my job because I got snot coming down my nose. But they gave her a whole day off, a whole year off, excuse me, with pay. I wish that we still had our own facilities and clinics to go to. In the 1920s, between 1865 and 1923, we had 260 Black hospitals in this country. I think now it's like 40 something, 50 at best. It's really, really sad that we still have to, unfortunately, rely on putting our loved ones in the care of the oppressors, of the ones that want to see us eliminated. From what I understand, I don't know how true it is, but I read somewhere that her husband, fiance, boyfriend, I don't know, her semen demon Cuffy, um, is a police officer. Now, where has this story come from? Where you see patty rollers married to healthcare workers coming together to oppress and to harm melanated human beings. Sonia Massey, If you remember that uh, that unaliving of Sonia Massey, the police officers that shot her wife was a nurse at the hospital that Sonia Massey had gone to more than once. So we don't know all the particulars. I mean, you think about it, a lot of times police officers are called to places for women are having babies. Who knows how it ties in? We have no idea. But the thing about Ray to the schism when it comes to these Sun Dodgers is, and I tell people all the time, all of them have a tendency. It lays dormant, and when it manifests, it causes harm to more than one person. Their manifestation of their ray to the schism causes harm to community. When they want to manifest that shit, it causes harm to communities, to families. This is the face of evil. Black people, don't leave your people at the hospital by themselves. Stay there all if you got to stay outside in the waiting room. I can remember my sister being in the hospital and we stayed with her around the clock. Sometimes it was 10 of us in the same room with her all night long. They cannot be trusted. They cannot. They have infiltrated our healthcare. They have infiltrated the legal system. They have infiltrated the police department. They have infiltrated our school system. All of those places where we send our children to get healthy, to get educated, for legal advice. Um, all of those things we send our children to is being controlled by the descendants of the ones who enslaved us. Pure evil is what this is. Now, what I have seen from some of the hoodoo workers and some of the voodoo practitioners is that they're calling upon the energy and the spirit of uh, Urzuli Dantor. And if you don't know who that is a Loa that protects babies and will fight for the rights for babies. So, if anyone knows how to tap into that energy, please tap into it because, yeah, I just want to bring this story on. I'm sure you probably heard of it. If you haven't, Google it. Um, she's sitting in jail. She doesn't have no bail has been set, but even the prosecutor is white, and she has said we're still investigating. And this is how she said it. She said we're still investigating, and if we find um, evidence, then we will definitely move forward. And she said, if we find evidence with such a matter of fact way, as if to say, if we don't find no evidence, she getting off. So that's it. That's the story tonight. I just wanted to bring it on real quick. Look, you know the drill. Love yourself, love each other. Give yourself some grace, give each other some grace. We got to look after each other, y'all. We got to look after each other. We have to. Honor your ancestors. They will honor you. We are our ancestors. Until next time, people, peace.